and welcome to Zhana Talks. Thanks for always tuning in on my podcasts. On today's episode, I'm going to be interviewing my friend Tayah.
Hello everyone.
So Tayah is a really bubbly and happy person. So I'm going to be interviewing her on how to stay positive in a negative world and as a young person too. So Tayah loves being happy. Like every single day I see her, she's just smiling for no reason. So this is why I wanted to interview her on this specific reason. Okay, so but like I was saying, we're gonna start off with the scratchy questions. Okay, so first of all, how old are you?
10 years old.
Okay, cool. And when will you turn 11?
November 14th.
So guys, a fun fact about me and Tayah is actually 1 day younger than me. So I'm actually born on November the 13th, while she's born on November the 14th. Okay, so what is your favorite food?
I've got a lot of favorite food, but
Me too.
I don't really know, but I would kind of say my dad's chicken. He cooks it really, really good.
Oh, that's nice to hear. I love food too. I don't really have a favorite because I love a ton of foods, but if I was gonna say, I'd say my mom's spaghetti and the soup that she always makes with it. So that's really, really good. And what's your least favorite food?
Oh, my least favorite food would probably be, I eat it a lot, but it would be pasta.
Really?
Yeah, it's just got no taste in it.
Oh, well, that's interesting. My least favorite food is peas. I do not like peas, I only like the way my mom cooks them, but I don't like peas if they're like, you just boil them and take them out. I don't like boiled peas. Okay, and what's your favorite animal?
I would say a dog, but the type of dog I really like would be like a British bulldog.
Oh, that's
they're really
nice.
cute.
I know, they are really
And
nice.
like, they're not energetic. They're energetic, but not too energetic.
Yeah, they're just in the middle. My favorite animal would be a lion, but I love dogs too, and I'm hoping to get a dog as a pet. So yeah, hopefully when I'm 11. Okay, so now what do you like to do for fun?
Normally play Roblox or practice my handwriting and do some drawing.
Yeah, I see you do that a lot. And what's your least favorite thing to do?
Well, my mum makes me do this a lot, but clean.
Yeah, same.
Not my favorite.
But unless like I'm doing it with my mum and she makes it fun for me. I don't like chores either.
No.
But hopefully I'm saving up to the summer holidays so I can buy what I want. So I'm gonna be doing chores for the whole time. Okay, so really quickly I forgot to ask you this when we were talking about animals. What's your least favorite animal?
My least favorite animal. That's really hard. I'm a animal person, but I would probably pick a rabbit.
A rabbit. Why would you say a rabbit? Because I remember I had another interview and they said their favorite animal was a rabbit. So why would you pick a rabbit as your least favorite?
Because if I had a rabbit, I like carrots too much. They'll eat all my carrots out of the fridge.
Okay, correct. I like that. Okay, so guys, you can see why I said that Tayah's a really bubbly person. So have I asked you what your favorite color is?
No.
Okay, so what is it?
I wouldn't really say I had a favourite colour, but I do have one. It would be, I have to think out of all the colours. It might be like lilac or like blue.
Blue. I love blue too, but the type of blue I like is dark blue. I really like dark blue, but not navy blue. Navy blue is not my type. Because navy blue is basically black, in my opinion. Okay, so Okay, so I think we've covered all the scratchy questions. But before we move on, what is your least favorite color? Because with everything, you must have a least.
Dark green and poopy brown.
Poopy brown. Poopy brown. So yeah, I know. I actually like brown a lot, but I think those dark green. You know how they wear those camouflage?
Oh yeah.
I don't like that green.
No.
That green is really ugly. Yeah. Okay, so Okay, so we're gonna do the topic now. That's all the scratchy questions, and as you can see, just by doing the scratchy questions, you can see how bubbly Tayah is, and she just loves answering and talking a lot. And so this is gonna be a really, really fun, interesting podcast. Okay, so like I said before, we're gonna be doing how to stay positive as a young person in a negative world. Just to remind you guys of the topic. So let's start with the questions. So, what does positivity mean to you as a child?
Positivity really means that, like, whenever my mum looks at me, she always makes sure I'm happy and I'm always doing stuff I like and like how I'm feeling at the day.
Yeah. And do you think positivity is important?
Yeah, it really, really is important, because if you be negative, you won't really get anywhere in life. But if you be positive, you'll get very, very far.
Yeah. Okay, so Tayah, what do you think? Do you think there's more negative people in the world or more positive people?
Negative, because there's like a lot of things going on, like the war in Ukraine and Russia, the bills raising higher, and like just people just be more negative, and I really think they should say positive more than negative.
Yeah, 100%. And how does that make you feel?
When people are negative, it kind of makes me go in a negative mood, because I really don't like it when other people are sad, because that just makes me sad, because I don't like seeing people who are like sad.
So speaking about seeing people who are sad, and you say you don't like seeing them, so obviously you can't just leave them the way they are. So how do you help people who are in a negative mood?
I go up to them and like try to start a conversation, and if it just goes awkward, I just talk about
something different. Okay, so Tayah, what can you do to keep yourself positive? How can you be positive?
So to keep myself positive, I would listen to my favourite music, and definitely pop music, because that's like my favourite type of music.
Yeah.
And like beats and stuff. And then I'd mostly spend time with my mum, have lunch with her, and cook a nice meal with her. And then after we've cooked that, I would sit down on the sofa and watch a nice film.
So yeah, that's really, really nice to hear. So what can a nice meal do to you? Like, why would you stay around cooking a meal? Like, there must be a reason why.
Because my mum's really into cooking. That's her job. She cooks like really nice meals. So I feel like if she teaches me how to talk, if you teach me how to cook, then I feel like it will really get my energy up, and
Yeah. Well, I can see that you are really bubbly, and that was kind of funny as well. Okay, so now, for instance, let's say we have friends who you expect too much from. Do you think that that's good? Because if you expect, what do you think? Should we expect too much from people?
No, you really shouldn't, because if you spend lots of time with them, you might spend too much time with them, and then you'll like get too together, like you'll get addicted to being to each other, and then like one day they could just have a really big impact on you, and like cut the apron strings and like move apart, and then like you start like arguments and stuff, and then so like just be around the people who you know you can trust.
Yeah, that's really, really good. Now, another thing, do you think we should have an open mind, as in, when someone's talking to you, do you think we should ignore them and shut them out, or do you think we should, like, listen and have an open mind and be, like, happy? What do you think?
Listen to them, because whatever they're saying could be really important, and then if, like, they ask you a question about it and you wasn't listening, they're going to know that you wasn't listening, and it could really hurt the feelings.
Yeah, 100%. Now, what can spending time in nature help you with being positive?
Well, nature is a really nice environment, and I really think people shouldn't cut down trees, because it's really bad for the environment, and greenery is just really nice, so we're not staring at our screens all the time.
Yeah, 100%. And what could happen if we stare at our screens all day?
It could be really bad for your brain, and like if you're on the summer holidays and you're doing it, then when you go into school, you're like not gonna know the question, and you're supposed to be studying on that, basically you're supposed to be like studying on this one, like let's say like a book, and you didn't do it at all because you were staring at your screen too much. So yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Now, what can spending time with those who love you do to make how can that help you be positive? Spending time with people who love you. How can it
The people who I spend time with who love me would definitely be my parents, which is my mum and dad. And my dad always makes me happy. When I go to his house, we always do fun things, and we always go to the park or go to the cinemas and get snacks, and then we eat the popcorn straight away before the movie even starts.
That's really, really fun. Okay, so that's really cool. And what tips do you have for parents whose children are undergoing negative feelings? Like, what do you think parents should do?
They should try to take their kid out more. I wouldn't say every single day, but maybe 3 times a week, like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Friday, my parents always take me out, or I go to my friend's house, or stay the night at my dad's house. That'll be really fun. And always spend time on what you're gonna need in the future. Don't spend time, as you said on the last question, don't spend time looking at your screen when you know your loved ones want to be around you, and you're just gonna be staring at your screen, and they really want to be around you. So yeah, just have fun, roll with it, and do what you like. Don't ever let people boss you around. That's not the feeling that we need.
Yeah, that's absolutely awesome. Beautiful. Mwah, chef kiss. Okay, so now it's the other way around. What tips would you give to children who are undergoing negative feelings?
I would tell them to, do the things that they really like, and always do positive things, and never get in trouble by your parents. Always listen to your parents, because that will have a big impact on you. And then
yeah, I love your answers to these questions. You answer so well. Love it. Okay, so now, what tips do you have for young ones like us to have that are undergoing negative feelings?
Try to do things that you really love to do, and always keep yourself positive for me, I would do my favourite sports, which is gymnastics and football. But try not to get hurt, because that will make you go even more negative, and that will not be good.
Yeah, 100%. And for me personally, I think you should just, if you're undergoing negative feelings, try to rest, try to just read, do something calming. It's not like Tayah said before, that don't always look at your screen, and that will really, really help you. You may think it's boring at first, but just picking a book and reading a few pages can actually have a significant effect on you. So yeah, that's really, really good. Now it's the other way around. What tips will you give what tips would you give to parents to help their children cope with negative feelings?
Maybe take your child's out a lot. I'm not saying every single day, but maybe 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. For me, I would go for Friday and Monday, because that would be really fun for me personally. Because on Fridays, I would go to my dad's house, we would spend lots of time with each other. I could spend time with my dad.
Yeah.
And with my dogs that I have.
Yeah.
And it'll be, just a really fun time, because when I'm at my dad's house, he always tries to keep me entertained, and we always go to the park with my dogs. Sometimes we go to his friend's house. He has daughters who are my friends as well, and we also go to the cinemas. And the other week we actually went to the cinema. We watched Avatar. It was really, really fun, and we also watched it in 4D, where it had these really cool glasses, and if you don't have them on, it will be all blurry. But when you put them on, it will be they're right in front of you acting. And the chairs are moving side to side, up, down.
To give you the effect?
Yeah. Water spraying out
of
our face.
That's so cool.
Fans and everything, and noise effects, scents, there's literally...
You can smell everything.
Blow they put a gas into the air, and we smell it, it literally smells like the film.
Wow.
It was really, really cool.
Yeah.
And it's really, really cheap as well. if you guys wondering where we watched it, it was actually at Ashton Cineworld.
Wow, okay, so I'll definitely go there sometime because it's actually really, really, that sounds really, really cool.
Yeah.
But me personally, for parents, I think they should bond with their children, like talk to them directly, like, even if you don't want to talk to them directly, send letters to them, slip it under their room while they're crying or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, stuff like that will help your children cope with negative feelings. Now, what can cause negative feelings?
Like for me, when caused negative feelings, when like I really tried hard on, let's say, a maths question, because I'm not that good at maths, but I tried really hard and I get the answer wrong. That really puts me into a negative mood. And for example, a maths test and I like get 5 out of 30, that would put a really bad impact on me and I would just be negative for the rest of the day and the weekend.
Yeah. So, can friends cause negative feelings?
Yes, maybe sometimes, because sometimes when let's say I did my own design, I created it all by myself, and then a friend just copies me and like lies and say, no, I made this all by myself. That would just put me into like a really a really bad mood, and knowing that my friend, like, it puts me into a bad mood knowing my friend can't make up her own designs. And I always try to tell my friend, always try to look for designs and just like, so let's say, like put that design in and then mix them together and then put them in, and then that's how I would do my design. Because I really don't like it when people copying me, because if I was on English and I was doing a question and the person next to me copies every single note I have and the teacher looks at my work, I would get in trouble because they must have thought I copied their whole thing, but the other person actually copied mine. And the reason why I shouldn't copy people's work is because if you think you might know the answer, but you know you're sat next to a smart person, so you probably will get it wrong and the other person will get it right, you copy that person. But don't do that, because you always use your mind and how to do things. And one time in actually real life, I thought of the answer, but I was sat next to a really smart person, so I copied off her work, but she actually got it wrong and I got the answer right. But because I was just thinking I can't do it, I'm just gonna look at the other person's work, and they got it wrong but I got it right, but I didn't write down the answer because I thought they were going to have the correct answer or I was gonna have the wrong, but I actually had the right answer.
Yeah, so I love all of that information, all of it, so beautiful. And just add on to that, like you said, like copying people isn't nice. Like if we say like you never know if someone, now if you, like you said, if we're saying this to a smart person and one of the questions says 1 + 1, you write 2, the other person writes 1 + 1 is 3, and then you're like, ooh, that's a smart person, so I'll just copy them. The test results come in and you find out the answer is 2, so you're like, great, I can't believe I got 3 on my test, and it's because you copied the person. But everything always comes back to you. It's not the way you wanna go around. Okay, so you have answered like so well. I love it. You have done like so good. You are such a bubbly, positive, energetic, beautiful. Yes, beautiful. Yes. Everybody clap for Tayah. Beautiful, beautiful. So you were just awesome, Tayah, and I just like I love the way you act. I love all your answers. You talk a lot, which is really, really good because you engage yourself in it. You just talked and talked to the point where you could just talk again. So you just did what you needed to do to make this podcast interesting.
I just wanted to say, comment down below what you would have said and how you would have answered them question. On pause.
Okay, thank you. Actually, I unpaused myself through the middle of it. But yeah. You just
pause. Unpause. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay, anyway, so yeah. Awesome.
Pause. Just to add on to some more questions, I actually have some questions for you. Unpause.
Really?
Pause. Unpause.
Why did you leave me in that state? Okay, so what's your questions?
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, do you think people project positivity to others or negative vibes?
I think negative vibes because, like you said in the beginning, there's a lot of war and upsetting things that happen, and yeah, it's not good. So more of negative vibes.
Zhana, I have a question. Do you think having a healthy diet, going to the gym, going on walks, talking to your friends is a way to stay positive?
Definitely, because doing all these things, doing all these things can help you physically, like going on some walks, going to the gym, that can help you physically. Talking to friends can help you if you're battling negative thoughts or feelings. Spending time with people who love you can give you advice. Just like stuff like that can help you just have positive feelings. And obviously, all of this will always have a good impact on you. And yeah, basically, it's just really, really fun to do stuff like that. Okay, so now, guys, it's time for the game, which is rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. What does the winner win? We have how many matches?
I don't know. 3. Let's just do
3. Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I win. 1-0, okay?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. No! Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I win still, though.
3 more matches. Finals.
Okay.
If we tie, another.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. High five. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Boing.
So that's 2-2.
2-2. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
3-2. I was supposed to call you Kofo. Tayah wins. Congratulations. Okay, guys, so thanks so much for watching.
Comment down below what you would answer to those questions. Thank you for tuning
In on Zhana Talks.
Yeah. So, thanks for watching.
Ciao. Goodbye.
Adios, amigos.
Bye.